Hey everyone, welcome back to English with Tom and Julia, the podcast where we explore big ideas in simple English.
Exactly. Last day, we talk about how technology, culture, and language shape our lives, and how you can express those ideas in natural, everyday English.
Last time, we talked about white-collar disruption, how automation and AI are transforming office jobs, from finance to design. And wow, we got so many messages from you about how it's already happening in your workplaces.
Yeah, that was amazing. It's clear that many of us are feeling both excited and a little uneasy about how fast things are changing.
Which brings us to today's episode, the final part of our series, The Age of Automation. And this time, we're going a bit deeper, into what machines still can't do.
Right. Today's topic is what AI can't feel. We'll explore why emotions matter, what makes humans unique, and how we can stay connected in a world full of intelligent machines.
So grab a cup of water, sit back, and let's dive in.
Let's start with a quote. The philosopher Alan Turing once asked, "Can machines think?" But today, maybe the better question is, can machines feel?
That's beautiful. And it's something we all wonder now. When you chat with AI, it sometimes feels like a person. Polite, helpful, even funny. But deep down, we know it's not alive.
Exactly. It's like a mirror. It reflects what we give it, our words, our tone, our ideas, but it doesn't feel the reflection.
That's poetic, Tom. But let me play devil's advocate for a second. What if feeling is just information, signals in the brain? If AI could process emotional data even better than we do, maybe one day it could simulate emotions so well that we wouldn't see the difference.
True, simulation can look real, but emotion isn't just a reaction, it's also experience. AI can say, "I'm happy," but it doesn't feel happiness in its circuits. There's no joy, no sadness, only patterns.
You know, this reminds me of something that happened last month. I was using an AI chatbot to help me write a letter to a friend who had lost her dog. I told the AI, make it kind and gentle. It wrote something perfect, sweet words, comforting tone. But when I read it, it felt empty.
Empty how?
Like, technically correct, emotionally wrong. It didn't understand what grief feels like. It used the right phrases, but there was no heart behind them. So I deleted half and rewrote it, using my own memories of losing my cat when I was a kid. And that's when it finally felt human.
That's powerful. What you did there, connecting through memory and empathy, that's something no algorithm can replicate.
Right. Because empathy isn't just data, it's shared pain, shared joy. It's the weight of experience.
You know, that story really says a lot. AI can copy emotion, but it can't connect it. It's like seeing a photo of a sunset. Beautiful, yes, but not the same as standing under the real sky.
That's such a good image. AI gives us the picture, the idea of emotion, but not the feeling of being there.
Exactly. And to be fair, AI does many things brilliantly. It can analyze data faster than any human, translate languages instantly, and even write creative stories or songs.
Right, it can be incredibly helpful. I use AI tools every week for lesson planning, research, even editing my notes. It saves so much time.
Same here. It's like having a super assistant that never sleeps. But, and here's the big but, it doesn't understand what it's doing. It just calculates probabilities.
Exactly. It's not thinking, it's processing. When AI writes a poem, it doesn't feel the rhythm or the sadness. It just predicts what word statistically fits next.
That's why some people call AI the world's most confident imitator. It never doubts itself, but it also never feels inspiration.
That's both amazing and a little scary, right? Because when something sounds so human, we sometimes forget it's not.
Yes, and that's where we, as humans, need to stay aware. We can appreciate AI's brilliance, but we shouldn't confuse imitation with emotion.
Maybe that's the secret. Let AI help us with the thinking, but never let it replace the feeling.
Perfectly said. That's the balance we have to find in this new age of automation. Let's be fair, though. AI is brilliant at things like pattern recognition, prediction, analysis, even creativity in some ways.
Totally. It can write songs, paint pictures, even generate voices like ours. But the difference is, it doesn't care about what it creates.
Exactly. And that care, that emotional investment, is what gives human work its soul.
So maybe the question isn't, can AI feel, but should we expect it to?
That's a great point. Maybe instead of trying to make AI emotional, we should focus on keeping humans emotionally intelligent in a world full of machines.
Okay, but let me challenge that. If AI becomes more advanced, say it can read your tone, your face, your mood, and respond perfectly, wouldn't that count as a kind of emotional understanding?
Maybe functional understanding, yes, but not emotional experience. It can recognize a smile, but it can't feel joy. It can predict sadness, but not cry with you.
I get that. But from a practical point of view, does it matter? If an AI therapist can help someone heal, or an AI friend can make someone less lonely, maybe that's still valuable.
Absolutely. I think that's the heart of it. AI doesn't need to feel emotions. It just needs to respect them.
Yes, respect and reflect them responsibly, because emotions are powerful. And if we teach AI to respond carefully, it could actually support human well-being, not replace it.
You know, Julia, what you said makes me think of how humans evolved. We've always built tools, from fire to smartphones, but the one thing that connects us is emotion.
Exactly. Love, fear, hope, those are the stories behind every invention.
And as automation grows, maybe our challenge isn't to compete with machines, but to protect what makes us human.
That's deep. Sometimes I worry that people, especially younger generations, might start losing that emotional connection because we spend so much time talking through machines.
That's true, but maybe awareness is the first step. Knowing that AI has limits helps us keep perspective. We can use it, but not become it.
Well said. It's like using GPS. It shows the road, but you still need to decide where to go.
Nice metaphor.
So, what's one thing our listeners can do today to stay emotionally aware in this automated world?
I'd say have one real conversation. Not a text, not a chat, not a comment. Just talk. Face to face. Even for 5 minutes.
I love that. And when you do, listen. Really listen. Notice how the other person feels, not just what they say.
Exactly. That's something AI can't do for you. Feel the presence of another human being.
And maybe that's the most beautiful part of being alive.
So, to wrap up, AI can calculate, predict, create, and even comfort, but it cannot feel. And that's okay, because feelings are what make life meaningful.
Yes, AI may help us build faster, work smarter, and live longer. But it's our emotions that help us love better, forgive deeper, and connect stronger.
That's the real future. Not just intelligent machines, but emotionally intelligent humans.
Beautifully said, Tom.
If you enjoyed this episode, share it with a friend. Maybe someone who's curious or even a bit afraid of AI. It could start a really good conversation.
Thank you for joining us today. We hope this conversation made you think, and maybe even feel something.
That's the goal. And hey, don't miss our next episode. We can't tell you much yet, but let's just say it's a bit of a secret.
Something new, something unexpected. So make sure to follow us, and you'll be the first to find out.
Until next time.
Goodbye, and thanks you.